Aloha and welcome. This is Soul, your host, as we take a guided journey together to help us release stress, pain, and suffering caused by doubt, guilt, shame, or worry. This series is designed for you to download and sync up with all of your devices so that you can take advantage of some quiet time whenever you have it. Our guided journeys will always begin with a standard settling in. After you have turned things off to be clean and clear in your environment from distractions, find yourself seated or lying down. Either way is fine. Some say it's more effective to breathe through your nose and exhale through your mouth. It's really what you are most comfortable with. As you get comfortable, let us begin our journey. To begin our journey, when I talk about taking a deep breath, take a deep breath to the count of 4 seconds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be breathing in. And now release at the same rate. 4, 3, 2, 1. I encourage you to use this breathing technique often throughout the day, especially before we take our guided journeys. So let us begin our journey now by taking our first deep breath. Feel your breath coming in. You do the counting. As we take our first deep breath in with you counting, I invite you to scan your physical body. How's it feeling? What is it telling you? And as you're releasing your breath, just take notice of your physical body. What itches? What aches? What needs to be stretched? Just be mindful of what your body is telling you, and it's neither good or bad, right or wrong. As you prepare for your second deep breath, starting that second deep breath now, as you're breathing in, just scan your emotions, your emotional body. As you release your breath, allow yourself to feel some stress released as you release your breath. Just again, taking note, whatever you're feeling, happy, glad, mad, sad, curious, tired, whatever those emotions are, they are. They're neither, again, right or wrong, good or bad. They just are. As we prepare for our third deep breath, again, finding yourself comfortably relaxed. On this breath, if you're able to close your eyes, I recommend you closing your eyes. As you take your deep breath in, just become aware, a sense of your connection to that which you consider to be divine. As you release your breath, the divine, whatever that is for you, whatever you consider sacred, holy, what is your connection? How do you feel when it comes to your connection to that which is divine? Do you feel a strong connection? Do you feel a very deep, unconditional love all around you? Or is your sense of your connection to the divine somewhat staticky? It might be cloudy. Whatever it is, your sense of connection to the divine, again, just taking note as you enjoy some standard breaths. Being mindful of how your body feels, how you feel emotionally, and how you feel with your connection to the divine. We're ready to take our journey. As we deepen our journey now, we continue to ground ourselves. And I encourage you to just envision wherever your skin is touching a surface, wherever your body is connected to a chair or a mat or a cushion or the floor or your bed. Just imagine streams of light, like a hair filament, a fiber optic filament, a stream of light beginning to emanate out of your skin. And it's attaching you to whatever it is you're sitting on, standing on, lying on, gently, beautifully, comfortably. It's beginning to merge. And these strands of light are so fine and that they begin to, like water seeping into the soil, those cords of light are beginning to gracefully ground you into Mother Earth. Your light cords go through whatever you're sitting on, through the floor, into the ground, deep within the ground, comfortably. Nothing that is going to tie you down, nothing that is going to prevent you from moving. It's just a way to ground yourself into our Mother Earth. Just whatever vision you have. Maybe you like the concept of growing roots into the earth. Whatever works for you to get grounded into our earth. And as you take some more standard breaths, you also begin to shoot your awareness into the heavens. So with every breath we take, every breeze we feel, we're connecting into the air, we're connecting into earth through air, we're going into the sky. We're grounding ourselves into the sun. However that works for you. Find yourself just being totally, completely grounded, safe, comfortable, secure, protected as we begin our journey.
There's good and bad news about dissolving money worries. My good news is based on first-hand lived experience. The suggestion offered in this free class to dissolve money worries requires, dare I say it, ownership. Time to take the money worry bull by the horns. The bad news? Worrying about money is so pervasive, it seems ludicrous to think it's possible to stop worrying about money. Who doesn't worry about money, right? Well, I don't worry about money. I used to. I stopped worrying about money when I realized that the entire concept of worry is 100% unproductive. This class will challenge you to take small, then larger steps to be more productive when it comes to the most precious resource we have. And that resource is time. Worrying about money is something you can do, but why? What does worrying about money get you? More worries about money, true? Have you noticed how the more you worry about money, the more you need more money? Nasty, life-draining cycle. True? Have you noticed how you feel around people who are always worrying about money? Are chronic money worriers pleasant to be with? No. Who wants to be around worries? I know who. Those who love the company of other worriers. Sure, occasional money worries crop up when unusual circumstances throw a wrench into finances. Storms, fires, and accidents happen. Unless you're financially wealthy enough to cover 100% of your medical bills. In the United States anyway, worrying about medical bills often blocks people from getting help until help is a life or death decision. To begin this fee-free class to dissolve money worries, I must warn you that there are other costs to consider. Costs include your time, your attention, your willingness to receive help, as well as your capacity to allow your creative side to help out a bit. Need help with worries about time, attention, and the ability to ask and receive help? Just check out the other classes in this series. How much time? Yes, you're busy. Who isn't? Making time for yourself to dissolve money worries is worth the time spent. How much attention? How dearly do you want to dissolve worrying about money? The more attention you pay to the suggestion I'm about to offer will directly relate to how quickly you'll let go of money worries. Now, what's this about asking for and receiving help? Since you're reading, listening, or watching this class, you can check this item off your to-do list. Finally, I invited you to allow your creative side to come out and play. Ready to play? Here's an idea I suggest at the beginning of a rigorous journey to discover your true worth in a workbook called Pay Me What I'm Worth. The idea? Worry is outrageously expensive. I suggest that unless you have $1 trillion in cash available for each minute you worry, you can't afford to worry. Want to worry about anything, including money, for 5 minutes? That'll be $5 trillion in cash delivered to Seoul University. Thank you. Once I receive your money, I'll let you know that you've got 5 minutes to worry about money. 5 minutes for the rest of your life, or until you send more trillions my way. How's that for creativity? Earning time to worry about money is a powerful tool to take the money worry bull by the horns. Turn worrying into a productive, beneficial outcome. Here's the idea I suggest you give permission to let your creative side go wild with. The idea? Heads up. Positive penalties. Positive penalties that have a positive outcome. How do you figure out what is a positive penalty? First, let's list the things that you have to do, but you'd really rather not do, that have to be done. I have 3 categories to give you as examples. Category 1, chores. Chores like shopping, cooking, laundry, dishes, cleaning. Now that's a short list of chores. Break those chores into sub-chores that you'd really rather not do, but you have to do them. For example, cooking. Well, part of that cooking is shopping, right? And preparing the food, cleaning up after the food. The next category, tasks. Some type of task that you know you need to do, but you'd rather not do. For example, how about gaining and maintaining the best physical and emotional health possible? Tasks include looking at and following a diet, exercise routines, learning how to shop and eat more healthy. Tasks like tackling your finances, such that you end the need to worry about money. Now is the time to make and maintain a budget. True? Is it time to create and sign a will? Is it time to do a power of attorney for finances? A power of attorney for healthcare, also known as a living will. Tasks like having difficult conversations with people who you need to have difficult conversations with to resolve ongoing unhealthy stress. Is it time to talk to those you dearly love and care for about what you want when you die? That's a task. Category 3, stretches. Stretches. List causes and organizations that you feel drawn to support with your time versus money. Feel strongly about an issue? Well, who's tackling that issue? Do they need volunteers? Ready to squeeze that cause into your already packed calendar? The more time you allow yourself to be constructively focused on positive outcomes, the less time you'll have to worry about anything, including money. Once again, be creative. Make an extensive list of time-consuming chores, tasks, and stretches that hold meaning for you. The next step, assign a hardship level to each item. For example, your scale spans from 1 to 100. 1 equals minimal hardship, more like an inconvenience. A 100 score equals significant work, significant sacrifices. Here are some examples of a chore. Clean the bathroom. You'd rather do dishes than clean the bathroom. Hardship level, depending on how dirty your bathroom gets, you score the chore of bathroom cleaning a minimum of 5 to a maximum of 10 hardship points. Tasks. Retiring 10 unhealthy pounds. Permanently. You know you need to get more healthy. You've shed weight before. You've gained and shed 10 pounds more times than you can remember. Hardship score is based on prior concerted dieting efforts. Maybe a hardship score of 20? 42? What do you think? Another task. Talking with the one person who causes you to worry the most in life. Not sure who this person is? Complete the Dissolving Worries classes titled Family of Creation or Family of Origin. The hardship score is based on how long it's been since you've had a heart-to-heart talk with this person. Or if this person is dead, writing a long letter to that person.
Once written.
When the timing feels right, do a burning ceremony to permanently, once and for all, release the pain and suffering this person caused or causes you. Minimum hardship score? Let's start with 75. Stretches. Here's a hardship score example for stretches. Volunteer time and energy for a cause or concern near and dear to you. Your hardship score is based on your level of the stretch. The bigger the stretch, the higher the hardship score. To pull all this together and place the positive penalties game into play to dissolve money worries, here's 3 simple game rules. Rule 1. The positive results of completing a chore, a task, or a stretch buys you time to worry about anything, including money. In fact, you're welcome to worry about money every second you're scrubbing anything. Rule 2. If you choose to worry without scoring worry time, you've decided to cheat. Deciding to cheat means you'll end up worrying more. When you're ready to follow these rules to dissolve worrying about money, come back so that you can follow Rule 3. Rule 3. Stop worrying when you run out of earned worry time. Want or need to worry more? That's okay. Earn more worry time by doing something you know needs to be done that you've procrastinated on for far too long. Have you figured out the magic of positive penalties? The more time spent being productive reduces the time spent worrying. Sneaky, right? We'll close with a brief visualization. Imagine sitting down to your stack of bills with a favorite drink in hand. You dread this monthly task to decide who gets paid, who doesn't get paid. Bill paying only stirs up money worries to a fever pitch. You decide to put off bill paying until you clean the kitchen. It's a mess. It's been a while since you deep cleaned the space you use to feed yourself. You decide to actually clean the oven since it's getting rather grungy. You realize you need oven cleaner. No worries, gotta go shopping anyway. There's barely enough groceries to make dinner, let alone a few meals for the upcoming weekend. On your way to the store, you notice you're about out of gas. You begin to worry about how much gas you could afford based on the groceries you need to buy along with the cleaning supplies. Something inside you directs your attention to listening to common sense versus focusing on worrying about money. Common sense tells you it'll cost you more if you run out of gas than to just get gas. Common sense tells you to spend just enough to fill the tank halfway to have the funds for the food and supplies you need. After the gas and grocery stop, you notice you feel sort of excited to clean the kitchen. Odd. You rarely feel excited about cleaning anything. Maybe this excitement is about looking forward to savoring a decadent dessert you bought to reward yourself for cleaning the oven. You decide to ignore the inner mind chatter that's doing its best to shame you for splurging while you coat the oven with oven cleaner. While the oven cleaner works its magic, you tend to the rest of the kitchen. Just as you're about to tackle the oven, you realize you need a bathroom break. Ugh. You know you need to clean the bathroom as much as you needed to clean the kitchen. You chuckle as you acknowledge cleaning is just not your thing. As the toilet flushes, you decide to spray the shower cleaner on the shower walls. Once you hear the toilet finish filling, you squirt toilet cleaner into the bowl to let those chemicals do its magic while you clean the oven. You're delighted the oven cleaner worked so well. Cleaning was a breeze, no scrubbing. You wonder why you waited so long to clean the oven in the first place. With a fresh, clean oven, you realize it's time to prepare for dinner. It's time to put the roast in the oven. You just cleaned it. It's going to get dirty again. It never ends, does it? After setting the oven temp and timer, you decide to take a mini break before facing foamed shower tiles and a blue toilet bowl. With a hint of glee, you slice off a sliver of that decadent dessert that pairs nicely with a fresh cup of coffee. Post-cleaning spree, you realize you've earned some serious worrying time. You've completed all sorts of chores after all. You smell a delicious roast that's just about to be done. While you let the roast rest before carving it for dinner, you toss together a light salad along with some steamed veggies. It occurs to you that you've earned even more worry time because you're eating more healthy. Such a deal. Ha! You justify the decadent dessert is well earned due to all the calories burned shopping, cooking, and cleaning. By the time dinner was over to include cleanup, you feel spent. You've just enough energy to fall asleep watching a movie. You feel content knowing tomorrow you'll deal with those bills the best you can while enjoying a spotless kitchen and bathroom. As we wrap up this class to dissolve money worries, I sincerely hope you found this free class useful. I do my best to walk my talk. To charge you for a class you're not sure will help you may trigger worries about money. I sincerely hope that my suggestion to engage positive penalties as a way to flip unproductive worrying time into positive outcomes, like a clean kitchen, will start you on a path to enjoy life with far less worries, especially about money.
Now it's time to re-enter into the day in which we've escaped. Let us re-enter the same way that we got here, by taking 3 deep breaths. Remember, counting your own count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be breathing in. And now release at the same rate. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin re-entering into our day. As you take your deep breath in, scan your body. How is it feeling? What needs to be stretched or crinkled or relaxed? As you release your breath, just take care of whatever your physical body is drawing its attention to. Maybe you need to wiggle your toes gently, wiggle your hands, possibly slowly, ever so slowly. Move your neck. Just imagine a dot on the top of your head that's like a flashlight, and it's beaming light up onto the ceiling. Imagine drawing a circle on the ceiling, slowly, drawing a circle clockwise as you pivot your head clockwise. Maybe a couple of rotations, you then switch to counterclockwise. Again, very slowly come back into your physical body by stretching, by moving, by opening your eyes. And when you're ready for your next deep breath, as you take in that deep breath, again, just a quick snapshot of how are you feeling emotionally. What emotions are rising for you based on our journey we just took? Remember those emotions. Journal them after we have completed our guided meditation. And as you take your 3rd deep breath, stretching your lungs, releasing whatever else needs to be released as you get a sense of just truly how unconditionally loved you are always, in all ways. I now encourage you to just take a few more minutes in silence. Allow yourself to gently re-enter into your day. If you have the time, good time to write things down. Capture your thoughts. and we'll see you again soon.